Arrested Wednesday night after police say they found him holding a shotgun and staring out of his kitchen window, and said he had fired multiple shots through his neighbor's window, door, and their siding. Fortunately, no one was in that house at the time, but 50-year-old Brian Smith was taken into custody on several charges. When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-208-9TIP. For News Talk KZRG, I'm Ty Albright on KIX 102.5.
A heat advisory in effect today. Could feel as hot as 110 this afternoon. A chance of storms tonight with lows in the mid-70s. Still a chance of storms in the mid-90s for Saturday. Storms low 90s for Sunday. And the cool down continues into Monday. We'll see sunshine, highs nearing 83.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radars only showing a few clouds over the 4 states.
72 in Monette, 71 in Pittsburgh, 73 in Joplin. To get signed up for severe weather alerts, head to the KIX app.
It's time now for the KIX Kids Pledge, and we're featuring Carrington from Carthage.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great job, Carrington. And if you'd like your kids to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, just go to KIX1025.com and go to the Morning KIX page and click on the button there to find out how to upload your audio.
Of course, you're always welcome to give us a call, and we can record them at 623-1025.
You're going to be on there anyway, texting the word tickets to win PBR shootout tickets for the event coming to Lamar on August 18th.
That's tickets to 623-1025.
And we'll find out the winner at 7:20.
Here's Luke Bryan
On the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Beep, 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 beep.
Beep, 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 beep.
Morning, everybody.
Good morning.
How your mama doing?
How your morning or your mama?
How your mama doing?
Your mama doing. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Morning, Dustin. Good morning, Romelda. How's everyone doing today?
She is nosy, isn't she?
Hello, Jerry Allen. How you doing, Jerry?
515
Pain.
And then it's just quiet after that. That's weird. Okay, so that is
You know what that is.
Monday, which was...
Were we at 7:35 all week? Let's find out.
Uh-huh. Every day.
7:35. You're positive?
I am positive.
Okie dokie. Jerry Allen is doing good. Did you guys see the reel from yesterday from Gen Tours? I don't think Sarah's on yet, but thank you to Sarah. She was
went
a big
with
help.
us and ran the camera some for us, and Jen bought out the whole museum at the end of it. Pretty much. So are your children not going to be able to eat now because of how much money you spent? We also went to Cunningham Park. We didn't film that really because we thought, well, that's kind of a meh. I guess we could go back to all that area.
It just felt like a weird thing to film. Like, it's such an emotional, situation, and it didn't feel like the point in that moment,
So, she saw, what was your favorite part of the whole museum, though?
Oh, that's hard.
Because none of them were favorite, or you didn't like it?
No, because there's a lot of really cool stuff.
What'd you think of it overall?
Overall, I loved it. I can't wait to take my kids. They're going to really enjoy it. The mineral stuff is just amazing. If you would have told me,
See, to me, that's the most boring part.
Really?
But
if you would have told, go ahead.
If you're not into that kind of thing, it is very visual, but
yeah,
after you've seen a few, you're like, oh, okay, here's more rocks, that kind of thing. And then the mining thing, there's an awful lot about the mining. Of course, this whole area was built on mining, and so there is a lot of mining history.
But as a, Joplin transplant, I had no idea that, I had no idea that anything like this was ever in Joplin. I had no idea that, you could even find things like that in Missouri as a whole.
I was kind of excited. They are in the process of building a new display, a new section dedicated to the Crystal Caves, which are here in Joplin. A lot of people have no idea about them. I remember when I first found out, I'm like, why aren't those open? Everybody always says that. Well, it's because I'm not sure, but I believe they still have water in them. They'd have to be drained, pumped. There would have to be a constant drainage system because of the accumulating rising water table. And because also the danger level, they've been sealed off. But to me, that would be an amazing tourist attraction.
Agreed.
Why someone doesn't buy that land and convert? Are you kidding me? It's the inside of one of the world's largest geodes. So if you know what a geode is, it's entirely crystal. So they call it Crystal Cave because the entire thing is crystallized quartz and calcium and zinc oxide inside this cave. So it would be gorgeous. Could you imagine colored lights inside there?
Oh, I bet that'd be stunning. Just
Be
reflecting
amazing.
off of everything.
So such a missed opportunity, I feel like.
So I thought the minerals were really cool, but I also just loved all of the old, gosh, what was the home? The home that had like
Schifferdecker's house. Charles Schifferdecker.
oh my gosh, the artifacts from the home were just stunning. The bed, the little figurines, the decorations and things like that. Obviously, I was very excited about the Cookie Cutter Museum. The Bonnie and Clyde door.
It's intense, isn't it?
It is. It really
you see all
is.
the bullet holes all over it and everything. And a lot of people don't realize those famous pictures of her posing on the car and everything that you've always seen throughout history, those were discovered in this house here in Joplin after the shootout. After they went in and investigated in the house, they found that camera. They developed those pictures, and they were in the camera there at the house. So those came from here. Don't know where they were taken, but...
Yeah. There she is. Good morning, Sarah. Thank you for helping us yesterday, coming with us. Morning, Megan. Morning, Floyd. Good morning, Jimmy. Morning, Sheila. Good morning, all the way from Melbourne, Australia, Travis. Thanks for hanging out.
Hey, buddy. Really appreciate it. How are things in Melbourne? Why? Okay, so in Melbourne, we have a few other friends that sometimes get on here from Australia. I know it's about, 9, 10 o'clock at night there?
I want to know how the folks from Australia even find us.
How do you find us? How did we come up in your feed? I'm curious because we'd like to do more of that. I love our Aussies.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, you could still see the bullet holes in the house, Dustin says.
Yes, there are bullet holes all over the door from where they did the shootout. So 2 Joplin police officers were killed in that shootout, and they were going up because somebody had said, I think there's something freaky going on here. And they had heard that maybe Bonnie and Clyde might be in the area, so they just went to check it out, and they came out firing.
Here we go. 13 seconds.
Another cop was injured. KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen 709.
A heat advisory in effect today could feel as hot as 110. It's 73 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast, see what it's going to be like for your weekend in just 13 minutes.
How'd you like to go to the rodeo?
And on August 18th, the PBR shootout is coming to Lamar.
And if you want to go to the show, all you've got to do is text the word tickets to 623-1025.
We'll find out who the winner is at 7:20.
Here's Blake Shelton.
On the 4 states number 1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
So there's all that. There's information. What are you doing? What are you on?
We did this backwards.
Yeah. Was it in that way on the schedule?
We've been doing it backwards all morning, yeah. Sam
My
Hunt
mic's been on the whole time.
Really?
But all I said, I just said, what? Was it on the schedule? I hit it, but it... No, it's a right. Does your knee pain? The 4 state... 515 pay. I am all the way up to Wednesday now. He said, found you on Facebook one day by chance and listen to you guys whenever I get the opportunity. Well, man, we appreciate that so much. I mean, that is very flattering.
Yeah, it is. Thank you.
Which, by the way, guys, we got ratings in. So a lot of people may tout this or we won that award or we won whatever. But ratings tell you who the area listens to. And KIX is, again, for the last 3 rating periods in a row, has been number 1. Not just number 1, but also increasing. So we went up in shares, which is a percentage of the population that listens to KIX on a regular basis. We went up again. So more people are listening to KIX than ever before.
It's amazing.
Yep. And that is the real deal breaker. In fact, that's the one that when national advertisers like Coca-Cola and Budweiser and Ford and Chevy and those buy advertisement, they look at those numbers because they know that's where the real brick hits the road. Why are bricks hitting the road? Why are my hands
safe.
up here in front of your camera?
Move, quit it. Morning, Melissa.
It is all the would you Wednesday you do. I don't think it is, Sheila. I think that is a big deterrent to listeners. Yep. So KIX is number 1.
That's cool. That's really cool.
And I'm not sure the entire demo and the breakdown. So in other words, well, what kind of people listen? We'll find all that out next week. Our
what
consultants.
Kind of people? Well,
the green ones. No, I mean like what age groups, and what genders listen more. Usually it's about a 50-50 split on KIX. It's a little more female than male, but I'm curious to see if any of those numbers have changed.
Do you think they have?
Oh.
Listen, Randy, listen. Keep your hands.
Do me a
Hey!
favor. You're welcome.
I can't say anything. Okay, we need to call our winner.
Yes, we do. So let me go see. Are we going to do the same thing or are we just going to congratulate? Okay. All right, we're ready to call our winner. Oh, wait, I've got to start the recording first. My first day. Okay, here we go. Wait, is this Dustin?
That'd be me.
Hold on, Dustin, I've got a question for you. How do cows make you feel?
What? What kind of question is that, Jen?
How do cows make you feel?
Yeah. Are you afraid of cows, Dustin?
Oh, no, not at all.
Are you sure you're not afraid of cows?
I'm positive. I used to ride bulls, so.
Oh.
So how do you feel when I go, "Mrrr"?
Not nervous at all. Dustin, you are going to the PBR shootout that's going to be happening on August 18th in Lamar.
Woo!
I appreciate it.
Congratulations, buddy.
All right. Thank you, Randy. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jen.
Just Celsius of 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Yay, Dustin!
Thank you guys so much.
You bet.
I'm looking forward to this.
Let me double check your info. You're still over on 9th?
Yes, ma'am.
Number ends in 2938.
Yes, ma'am.
Is your birthday really January 18th?
Yeah.
We're birthday twins, man. I didn't even know that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you're going to have to change it now, Dustin. You don't want to be associated with that.
Wait, Dustin and I can be birthday twins. I like
No,
Dustin.
don't do that. You don't want to share that with her.
All right, Dustin. We've got all of your...
She'll eat all the cake.
Would you stop it?
You will.
Okay, well, we've got all his information, so you can tell him how to get his tickets.
All right, Dustin, these tickets are waiting for you here. You can come by and pick them up during regular business hours, Monday through Friday, from our studios on East 32nd Street.
Okay, can I pick them up the 16th? I've got an appointment down there.
Sure.
So can I pick
Yep.
them up then?
That's
Sure.
fine.
Just come by between 8 and 5.
Okay,
All right, we got to go.
Thanks.
Bye, Dustin.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country.
We'll find out the winner of those PBR tickets right after Old Dominion.
On KIX 102.5. I got to admit, I got a little confused during that. Wait,
Why?
Dustin, when you said, how does cow make you feel? It's like, what? Do this again for me. Say, hey, Dustin, are you afraid of cows? Just do that.
Hey, Dustin, are you afraid of cows?
And then he says,
Yes, ma'am.
no, we won't do that to him. What kind of question is that, Jen?
That's the longest question.
Yeah. Are you afraid of cows, Dustin?
I didn't notice his response before.
Oh, no, not at all.
Are you sure you're not afraid of cows?
I'm positive. I used to ride bulls, so I ain't.
Oh.
So how do you feel when
I used to ride.
We're going to take the I used to ride bulls out because that does not attend to our agenda. We know you did, Dustin, but no one else is going to.
Happy Friday, Lisa.
I just want you to say I'm positive.
Positive.
And then I say,
So how do you feel when
or Jen says,
Morning, Carol.
not
Is
nervous
that
at
your
all.
mating call?
Did Jen catch you off guard, Randy?
Yeah, she did. She goes, how do cows make you feel? I'm like, this like a therapy question? What? Not
Is
nervous
that
at
your
all.
mating call?
Uh-huh.
Is that your mating call?
I should say, run, Dustin, run. Man.
Thank you guys so much.
Where was the bell?
It was all up, all on.
Okay, well, I'll play it live.
I don't look at this. I mean, you can see it's all on. Yes. Yes. Well, you can't tell. They're half the time they're on, half the time they're off.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, 35 seconds.
All right, thank you, Randy.
Have a great day, Dustin. Congratulations.
That is all right. Not healthy at all.
What if we just do that? All right, here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen. 719.
A heat advisory in effect today. Could feel like 110. It's 73 in Joplin.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing here, but I was just following your lead.
Okay. We have got a new movie we're going to be assigning Jen for Jen's movie Rehab. So I talked to a group of people last night that I saw just
Against their will, or how'd that go?
Well, they were being held in a basement at an undisclosed location. But they revealed to me that they have now made it an event where on the weekend they find out what you are watching and they go home and watch that movie, even if they've already seen it.
That's so cool.
They say,
I love that.
We've seen some great movies that we haven't seen in years because of that, and a couple that we've never seen. So
that's just like me. I've never seen any of them.
I asked them, I said, do you agree with all of her reviews? They said yes on everything except greener grass.
No way.
She is crazy if she likes that movie.
They didn't like that one. I thought it was great.
I told them, I said, right. No accounting for taste.
Okay, well, we'll find out what I'm going to watch here in about 15 minutes.
But we right now have to find out our winner for the PBR shootout that's coming to Lamar on August the 18th.
That's right. You've been texting the word tickets to 623-1025, and I think our system just picked a winner.
Yes, let's go ahead and call him here. Okay. Okay.
Hey, hello.
Wait, is this Dustin?
That'd be me.
Hey, Dustin, are you afraid of cows?
Oh, no, not at all.
Are you sure you're not afraid of cows?
I'm positive.
So how do you feel when I go, "Mrrr"?
Is that your mating call?
Dustin, you are going to the PBR shootout that's going to be happening on August 18th in Lamar.
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
Congratulations, buddy.
Just Celsius, the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Well, except for forgetting to switch to the other bed. That was really good.
That was really good. Sorry, I didn't have the...
No, I forgot. I know.
I think in a preview I could switch it over.
When we
real
do
quick.
the celebrate to hit that.
Have a good one, Romelda.
That wasn't bad. That little bit of right brain element is all that's needed on those.
Mm-hmm.
That just little off the wall, rather than it being the same old, hey, you've won, congratulations, ding, ding, ding.
Mm-hmm.
Just one little bitty thing changes the whole
I thought it was funny.
element. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to end the contest.
Good.
Stop.
Good.
Stop button. Stop.
Stop.
So what were we talking about before we went on?
Oh, Carolyn, honey, you can't just message us the word tickets. You've got to text it.
Text it, yeah.
Text it. You can't just comment it or message it. You got to text it. We're getting a phone call.
And the contest is over now. So you'll have to wait until Monday for your next chance to do this. Hi there, Morning Kicks.
It's Candy Jan, and no one's coming to the door.
Oh,
oh
Candy
my gosh,
Jan,
Candy
I'm coming
Jan.
right now.
He's coming. He's coming for you. Here he goes. He's running. Okay. He'll be right there in a second, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Candy Jan is here. What the heck? Where's Mel? Mel always answers the door. Candy Jan's so sweet. Oh, my Lanta. I am shedding like crazy. Did you guys see the reel from the museum? I had such a good time yesterday, and I'm really pleased with how the reel turned out. I found out that there's new to me, I should say, effects you can do on pictures to where they like move a little bit, even though it's just a picture. So it was super fun to get to make it. So go check it out. It's on. I haven't put it on YouTube yet, but it's on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook.
Jan.
It's Candy Jan.
Hi.
Good morning.
Look what she brought us.
Ooh.
Which one do you want?
Oh, this one's my favorite.
You were right.
Well, the day I brought you coffee, you were drinking a black Pepsi can.
Yeah, I was very observant. Thank you for that.
I didn't know what you liked. Got the bib up.
Yes,
Yes.
That's right.
How are you doing?
Fine.
Jan's here. You got to come around and say hi to everybody, Jan. Go over to this
Yeah.
computer right here. Hold on. Let me. Where's 1, 2, and 3? So there's Jan.
There's Candy Jan.
Say so.
Is that better? Can you see her now? There's Candy
There you
Jan.
go.
Have a good weekend, everybody.
There you go. Now they can hear you. I'm getting there.
Okay.
So what are you doing this weekend? Big plans?
No, not this weekend. Last weekend, the granddaughter and her cousin got baptized. So
Oh,
we
that's
went
awesome.
went to that, and then I had made taco meat and chicken taco meat for all of us. So
Like a taco bar.
Ooh.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Awesome.
Good
love
time.
taco bar. That's good stuff.
I am hitting the pool this week.
Well, they hit the pool
Yeah.
that afternoon.
I know
after we
there's
ate.
only 2 or 3 of those weekends left, probably.
That's
you think
true.
so?
I think because once it gets below 90, I'm closing it up. And it's beginning to do that already occasionally. So
It's going to be like 95 by next Thursday, though. I know it's going to dip down on Monday, but we're going right back up.
tomorrow's going to be 97.
And
Yeah.
it's going to feel like 110 today, so you're good.
But it's not going to last. I'm telling you, 2 or
Thank
3 weekends,
goodness.
that is going to be ending. And
Oh.
I'm sad to see it go.
I don't know. Bring on fall. Bring on pumpkin spice.
Not happy about
Bring on
that.
cinnamon.
Stupid. It smells like dirty feet.
That does not.
It does too.
It's not that bad.
stinks.
Really?
Pumpkin. It is
I
bad.
don't like pumpkin.
You don't either?
I like pumpkin. I love pumpkin pie, but I hate the pumpkin spice this and that and everything. The air fresheners and everything stink.
Maybe you just haven't found good ones.
There aren't good ones. That's the deal.
It's so warm and cozy. I love fall smells.
Yeah. So is the hug of the hobo in the park.
Okay.
Warm and
Do
cozy.
you often hug?
No,
park
but
hobos?
I've heard your description of it, so I'm just basing it on that.
That's nice of you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, I better get on to work. You
No.
guys have a
Thank
good
you
weekend.
again. You're
They're all
such a
saying
sweetheart.
good morning to you.
We
Megan
appreciate you.
and Jimmy and
I'll walk
Melissa.
out.
So, you guys are RJ, then there's MJ, and then there's
And then
I didn't even think
J
about
Dub.
Okay.
Hi, Jen. Have a good weekend. Thank you. That was so sweet. and super observant. She saw me drinking one, and that's what she got me. That's super nice. I know. We are very, 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 very lucky. Hey, what's up, Diggs? It is. I know. What gives? I didn't even pick up on that until she said it. RJ, MJ, BJ. I didn't either. My hair just look at.
Okay. Next up on the calendar is August 10th.
August 10th was yesterday.
That is, yes.
Oh, you're still pulling the thingamajiggies.
Yeah. Yesterday's and then today's when we do it, and I'll be done.
Good job. I haven't pulled any of them.
Good job.
Well, I'm hanging out with people on the live, you know.
I am too.
Eating my oatmeal. I got oatmeal today. It's very goopy.
KIX 102. Yes, that's your cue to call. No.
No.
Which we've not mentioned yet, so we need to be sure and promote in this break before we get into everything else.
Okay. No cold, my bones can't take it, Jimmy says.
No colons. What?
No. The cold.
I'll let you know that QC connects you in your joints so that steroid 5 does your knee pain.
What was I done?
KIX 102.5. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to go back and listen when I get it saved.
I don't know what's going on there.
That was yesterday. What were we doing? Oh, I know what it was. It was the eye boogers.
Oh, the eye. Oh. That was so
That was
gross.
good stuff. I said, who no croutons?
Yeah,
listen.
Morning. What's the weirdest collection if it's gone before
No. So Jen laughed oddly in the phone call, and we don't know why or what the context was. So listen.
Test those out, don't you?
Not always.
I don't think it constitutes a collection if it's gone before Monday. And we go,
We're like,
what's
what?
the weirdest collection you've ever heard of someone having?
You can text us at 623-1025 to
What
let us
happened?
Or tell us on Facebook. Did you hear what I did?
know. Let us know.
Did you hear me in the background?
25 to let us know.
Or tell us on Facebook.
Morning KIX takeover just 2 minutes away.
On the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. I have no idea what I don't even know. I can't even do it.
We just got off the phone with Destin. That's what it was. Maybe. Maybe. He does all the time.
Oh, my Lanta.
All right, we're ready for the movie assignment of the week. For Jen's movie rehab.
Mm-hmm.
It's another iconic film.
Where can I watch it?
Oh, I need to find that out. One thing I hadn't done.
Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo.
Do I go to Roku to find that out?
Okay, why is...
Oh my gosh, you have to buy it for $15.
Really?
Yes. Freaking, are you kidding me?
We got 5 minutes if you want to pivot.
Give me I need the list. I'll have to open it. Oh, we've got 5 minutes. I thought you meant 5 seconds. Okay. Yeah, we're going to pivot. What the heck? Let me look one more time. Something else.
What? NV Creative just died. I can't open anything. That's good.
You cannot watch it. Wait a minute. Yeah, you have to buy it.
That's so dumb.
Amazon says you can rent it. Okay, if that's the case, then we'll go ahead with it. I'm running out of time.
Here, I'll look it up on Amazon.
Can you? Do you have it?
Yep, I got it right here.
Okay, see what...
Nope, you can only buy it for $16.79.
And I love these websites that are inaccurate. They have all this freaking inaccurate. Okay, then we're doing a different movie. Dang it.
Man.
I hate that, but
Me too.
they apparently don't want you to watch their movie.
That's
It will be on Sheets or Docs. I can never remember.
Docs.
Okay.
What about a scary movie? We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, it has been a while, hasn't it?
The Grudge.
That might be. Where are they?
Scroll.
Very bottom. There's better ones than that, though.
Winter Bone. That's another one you've talked about.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Boy, I don't know. There's bigger movies than that.
Well, you can rent Winter's Bone for $3.79 on Amazon.
Still have to rent it. Let's do Silence.
Silence? Is that what it's called? Just Silence?
My favorite movie of all. Yes.
Silence.
Yes, the movie Silence. And it is available to rent on, it's available to stream on Netflix. It's on most streaming platforms, I think.
Okay.
This is my favorite movie of all time. We're trying to get these favorites and iconic movies out of the way. Kicks me off. I should have checked that. I thought this morning. Now all I have to do is just find where to. This is the movie that we had originally we're going to do is so iconic that I just assumed, well, yeah, you'll be able to watch it somewhere. We thought the same thing about Office or Office Space.
Yep. And then what was the other one, too? There was another one that we've had issues with. Sling Blade.
Yeah, can't find it freaking anywhere.
All right, we're just going to do a seg here. Ready? 8 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country with Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen.
We'll find out what I'm watching for Jen's movie Rehab. Redditor Kane Brown.
On KIX 102.5. What is wrong with this? With the KIX 10 for the KIX, the morning Randy and the Randy Jen.
The adder. Affer. Oh, yes. Melissa says Sling Blade is at vintage stock. If you want to.
Yeah, everybody keeps saying that, but I don't have time to go get it.
But
you
also,
have a DVD player?
I have a PS4, yeah, that'll play DVDs. But the thing about that is that doesn't make it accessible to anybody else. Like, if I go rent the one Sling Blade from vintage stock and people want to watch along with me, they can't.
Kundun. I've never seen Kundun.
Kundun?
Yeah, I need to watch that.
I don't know what that is.
What is wrong with you?
How much time do you have?
I don't know. I'm busy.
I was trying to be funny. I've looked for a couple of movies, at least at the Web City Library, because that's what we've got library cards for. They haven't been there. You got a minute and a half. Plenty of time. I'm going to take another bite of goopy oatmeal.
Yeah, it was a box office bomb, by the way. This movie was.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Why?
Historical connotation, I think, and it's not a blockbuster. It's not. It's a very unusual movie. This is very unusual. There is no soundtrack.
Oh.
None whatsoever. It's awkward in places. This one has deep, significant moral messaging in it. Scorsese has done. He's got 3 different religious-themed movies that deal with religious issues and struggles, and this is by far and above his most amazing one. I think I have seen Kundun.
Is that the dog one?
No, it's about the Dalai Lama.
Oh, I was way off. All right, here we go. 15 seconds. You want me to start or you got it? Okay. Okay.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
A heat advisory in effect today. It could feel as hot as 110 this afternoon. It's 73 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast and 4 states news in about 25 minutes.
Sam Hunt's coming to the Walmart Amp on August 20th.
And we are going to give you the chance to win tickets to go see him. All you have to do is be caller number 5 at 623-1025.
When you hear the KIX concert ticket giveaway song.
So be listening for that because it's going to be happening very soon.
Very soon, 623-1025. Don't forget.
Of course, because it's Friday and we're heading into the weekend, it is time once again for another edition of... So this is where we assign a movie for Jen to watch over the weekend, one that we've all seen, but she hasn't.
Because unfortunately, before coming to KIX, I really hadn't seen a lot of movies before. So every Friday, you assign me a movie to watch. I watch it over the weekend, come back on Monday, rank it 1 to 10, and just let you know what I thought about it. It's our slow rehabilitation process.
Yes, and I've talked to a lot of people who are watching them along with you and re-seeing some of their favorites or maybe some that they've never seen before, so that's great too. I will say this, though. It is difficult sometimes to find somewhere to rent or stream some of these movies. Like we had one that we were going to assign this weekend. It's not available for rent or streaming anywhere. You have to buy it.
Which is very strange to me because there's so many places where you can stream. There's so many options these days, right? But the movies aren't there.
What are they doing with them? Why aren't they? Don't they want to make money off these movies anymore? I mean, and we're talking iconic movies that, everybody loves and would want to watch.
Right. It doesn't make any sense to me, but what am I watching this weekend?
This weekend, since we couldn't find some of the other movies, I decided to assign my personal favorite movie.
This is #1 for you.
#1 above all others. Others. I own 3 different copies of it. I own the book. I have seen it probably 20 times, and it gets different every single time that I watch it.
So is this another movie off of like a Stephen King
book? No.
Okay.
It's the movie Silence by Martin Scorsese.
I've never heard of this one. What's it about?
It came out in 2016. It is an epic historical drama film where 2 17th century Portuguese missionaries, Father Sebastian Rodriguez, which is played by Andrew Garfield, and Father Francisco Garupe, who is played by Adam Driver, who's amazing in this, embark on a perilous journey to Japan to find their missing mentor, who's played by Liam Neeson.
Okay, so these are a lot of pretty big names.
Yeah, these are big names in this movie. While they're there, the 2 men minister to the Christian villagers who worship in secret on the Japanese islands. And if they get caught by feudal lords or ruling samurai, they have to either renounce their faith or face a prolonged and agonizing death.
So is that why they call it Silence? Because they have to worship in silence? Is that how that works?
Yeah, it's called Silence for a myriad of reasons. And you will have, each time I watch this movie, I discover a new reason why it's called Silence. There is no soundtrack to this movie.
Oh.
So that doesn't mean they don't talk and stuff. There's just no music. It is at times awkwardly, but still beautifully quiet during this. It also talks about faith during times of extenuating circumstances, faith during times where you don't see any result of your faith. So it was a long-time passion project for Scorsese. It took him 25 years to develop this movie.
25 years?
Yeah, and it received critical acclaim. It was nominated for Academy Award for Best Cinematography. It's beautifully filmed. However, it was a box office bomb. It only got $22 million against its $50 million budget.
Man, I wish $22 million in my life could be considered a bomb, but,
yeah.
That's just me.
Go watch it. I'm really interested to see what you think about my favorite movie.
So where do I watch it at?
You can stream it almost anywhere. It's on Netflix. It's on Amazon Prime. It's you can rent it on any of your movie streaming sites, but it is available on most for free.
All right, so I'll watch Silence this weekend. I'll come back on Monday, rank it 1 to 10, and let you know what I thought about it.
It's Jen's Movie Rehab
on the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. So I forgot to mention whether it's okay for the kids or not.
I'm going to guess not, but
It's a little intense. There's no nudity or anything like that. There's no language, but it's a little intense. There's a couple. One of the guys. Well, I'm not going to tell that. That might give that away.
well,
but
I just assume with the themes.
there
like
is some death. Some of them are killed. They're persecuted. So those scenes are a little difficult to watch. It's not gory, exceedingly so. But it is painful to watch, and it's sad. There's some very, very sad events and moments on this.
Does Gina like this movie?
Yes, but she is so sick and tired of this movie because I have watched it so many times. Every time I do, there's some other little hidden message thing that he snuck into it that I've missed, that I'm like, how did I miss that? That's like the biggest thing in the whole movie. I had watched it over 14 times, seriously, before I ever noticed. So at the moment, what the Japanese government is trying to get these priests to do, and again, this is 16th century, they're trying to get them to deny their faith because they've realized if they kill the priest, that just martyrs them and makes the people believe in Jesus more so. But if they get them to apostatize and deny their faith, stomp on the cross or something like that, then the people begin to doubt whether this is really real. So what they do is they torture the followers in an effort to get these priests to deny. And this is the struggle they have to do. And when the guy finally does, you hear a rooster crow 3 times. Which is also what happened when Peter in the Bible denied Jesus.
Right.
He said, you'll deny me 3 times before the cock crows.
Wow.
Yeah, and I watched it like 14, 15 times. And when I heard that, this whole level of heaviness just hit me, I began to realize. So there are numerous things. Also, I'm going to have you watch at the very end when he dies.
He dies. Good. Now we know.
It's his whole life. Pay close attention to his hands.
His hands?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, there are things to watch for. And there's just so much. Kichijiru is the character that I most closely identify with. Kichijiru is me, and I think a lot of us could probably identify with Kichijiru. So if you watch this, Kichijiru is the guy to watch for. To me, he's the most tragic. It's Shakespearean in level and in meaning. And it's so for our Thursday night get-together group, our friends, to be a part of that, it's required watching. You have to go first watch this. Yeah.
They hung up.
Yeah. Good. It's Destiny. So yeah, this my personal favorite movie, far and above all the others.
No, it's not silence anything. It's just silence. That's it. Just silence.
No lambs.
We've already seen that one.
And every time I mention it or something, all of my friends will roll their eyes because I've seen it so many times. I can almost quote the movie to you. It still has a major impact on me every time I watch it.
Really?
Every time I watch it. Yeah, it never gets old. And it's so, so beautiful. Even the destitution of some of these little fishing villages at that time, they were just this far above caveman. And the Okinawan culture community would have been identical to this. So, and this is right before the Meiji period. So, and for somebody who, really, really likes Japanese culture and history, I really closely identify with this.
I think Kyle will really like it, though, too.
I think so, too. And it raises questions about how you approach belief and whether what you believe what you believe is really real. And how big is that belief? And is it big enough for this? For this? What about this? And first time I watched it, I was like, no. And then later I was like, the second time I was like, oh, wait a minute. So it literally changed the way I thought theologically.
That's huge.
It is. So, not that it's a religious movie either.
It sounds like it is.
What is this?
What is what?
Oh, I just got an email back from ASCAP. The file looks great. Thank you, Randy.
Yeah.
That was a week or
Yeah.
something ago. Okay. So we're good.
Yay!
Matt's
Good job,
responsible for that. Yeah, so I'm excited to see what you think. And if you hate it, then you're fired.
Wait a second.
You can't be friends.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know you're going to come away going, oh, I'm nervous about this, Kyle. Randy was so excited. He loves this movie so much. Should I lie?
It's going to be like the reverse of greener
Remember,
grass.
Jesus is watching you.
Oh, okay. Great.
Yeah, the reverse of greener grass. We'll see how different our tastes are.
Mm.
Which I think I've already got a feeling they are.
A little bit.
Based on greener grass.
Yeah. What was I going to do?
Mow the yard?
No.
Is that it?
I do not mow the yard. Kyle does, and he loves it. He loves mowing.
I don't think I need to mow right now. I looked last night, and it looks good, so I'm going to get a weekend off this weekend.
Good for you.
Excited about that. Has anybody else seen the movie Silence? I haven't been able to go in here and look at. Sheila says I can't find it. Me either. Sounds interesting. Okay, let me look.
You can't find it?
I'm gonna find it for you guys.
Uh-oh.
It's on Pluto. It's on Free TV, Prime Video, Redbox, Apple TV, or Vudu. It used to be on Netflix. Let me double
Where'd
check.
you look, Sheila?
If you'll download Pluto, it's free. Pluto is a free channel. You got to rent it now on Prime Video. I own it. I have a DVD version. I've got it owned on Redbox. But you watch it for free on Pluto. If you have to download the channel, watch it, and then delete the channel, that's fine. Pluto is available on any streaming platform device. Or you can access Pluto also on the internet. So if you go to Pluto and watch it, or if you go to YouTube and look up the trailer just to see what it's like. This is a cerebral movie. I found it highly entertaining because of the cinematography is just gorgeous. It's Scorsese, for Pete's sakes, one of the greatest movie makers of our time. And
So, the cinematography kind of like The Revenant?
I think it's way more beautiful than The Revenant.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just these, especially Japanese.
Oh, here we go, guys.
These Japanese vistas and the way that he films it is just gorgeous.
KIX concert ticket giveaway song.
Yep, we're looking for caller number 5.
Sam Hunt tickets up for grabs.
The acting is pretty good. It's not bad. There's nothing. It's just at times Andrew Garfield, I think, can be a little thin, two-dimensional.
He was great in Hacksaw Ridge.
Yeah, he really was. He was way better in Hacksaw Ridge than he was in this.
All right, here we go.
Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Caller 1.
Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Caller number 2.
Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Caller 3.
Hi, Morning Kicks.
Caller 4.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country. There it is, the KIX concert ticket giveaway song.
So we're looking for caller number 5 at 623-1025.
To win Sam Hunt tickets for the show coming to the AMP on August the 20th.
Here's Dylan Scott.
On KIX 102.5. Okay, now look with me, and it'll work this time. Everything's on.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's on.
Yep.
Thank you. Hi there, Morning KIX. Who is this?
This is Jacob.
Jacob, where are you from?
Pittsburgh, Kansas.
Jacob from Pittsburgh.
You are caller number 5.
Woo-hoo!
Jacob, you are going to see Sam Hunt at the Walmart Arkansas Music Pavilion on August 20th.
Awesome. Thank you.
Just tell us who's a 4 States Concert Connection.
KIX 102.5.
All right, Jacob, we got to get a little more information from you.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Yep. All right, Jacob, what's your last name?
It's Pierce, P-E-A-R-C-E.
Your phone number, please.
620-404-9280.
Birthday?
12/21/95.
Your address.
It is 410 East 25th Street, Pittsburgh, Kansas 66762.
Last thing I need is your email.
It's PEARCEJ2009@gmail.com.
All right, Jacob, these tickets are going to be emailed to you next week. So keep an eye on your inbox. They may go to spam because we're going to send all these out at once. So make sure to check your spam folder that they didn't go there, and enjoy the show.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thanks, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
So the actor I think steals silence is Ciaran Hinds.
I don't know who that is.
He's an Irish actor. You'll know him when you see him. You've seen him in millions of movies, but thousands maybe. He is the Father Superior, whatever you want to call it, Monsignor, whatever you call it, for the what do you call it, cathedral that these priests are at in Portugal before they leave to go to Japan. So he is their boss. What do you say? Priest. I'm not a Catholic, so I don't understand the whole hierarchy thing.
Right.
But he is their overseer. Well, that's also the voice that he hears when he hears from Jesus.
Oh.
So see, you see what's yeah. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Toasty today with a heat advisory in effect. Could feel as hot as 110. It's 73 in Joplin.
Toasty?
Toasty, hot.
Don't use that word anymore because it makes me think of toes, and then I think of sweaty toes. And then see what you've done. You've created foot cheese on the morning show.
That's nasty. Why does toast make you think of foot cheese?
You say toes.
Why don't you think of like avocado toast or something better?
Avocado toast?
Yes, that stuff is so
gross.
good. Put some everything
in your
bagels.
shoes?
No, Randy, that's not what I meant, and you know it.
I hear toast. Don't you guys hear toes? Avocado toast?
No. We just played the KIX concert ticket giveaway song.
Gross. Hey, we're going to be talking about the weirdest thing you've ever seen for sale at a yard sale in the next hour.
You can call or text to let us know what you saw at 623-1025.
I know you guys have some crazy stories, so we'll talk about those then.
But we just played the KIX concert ticket giveaway song to win tickets to go see Sam Hunt.
And that means we're looking for caller number 5. Wait a minute.
Jacob from Pittsburgh.
You are caller number 5!
Awesome.
Jacob, you are going to see Sam Hunt at the Walmart Arkansas Music Pavilion on August 20th.
Awesome. Thank you.
Just tell us who's a 4 States concert connection.
KIX 102.5.
Hi there. Okay, fine.
We got a text. I have the greatest movie for Jen's movie, Rehab, down Periscope.
Yeah, that's a good one. I don't... Wait a minute. Let me look that up.
I think it's on the list, isn't it?
Should be if it isn't. You know what? There's better War. I don't think that is the best. In fact, it's only got 3 stars on IMDb. It is a good movie, considering the cast. So it has a little less than stellar cast. Kelsey Grammer, Rob Schneider.
You don't like Rob Schneider. That's Elle King's.
Bruce Dern. It's
Morning, Dorinda.
not
Morning,
the
Kathy.
most stellar of casts, and they did really good with that. But no, Scorsese does things like that. These little subliminal messages. I will tell you this: every freaking thing you see in the movie, to where they sit in the boat, everything matters, has a meaning behind it.
Mm-hmm.
And the DVD version I have has an hour-long complimentary, what do you call those? Extras.
Mm-hmm.
So it behind the scenes of the filming of it, the original story that was told. So it's not historical. It is not a true story.
Okay.
It's based on the persecution the Portuguese went through, but this is not a real story. It was written by a Japanese author, and it talks about this particular island where the Christian faith has been maintained and has been steady. 99.9% of this island are Christian faith in the middle of a mostly Buddhist, Taoist belief system culture, and have been since the 1800s. So it's interesting, all that stuff. I, of course, being obsessive over the movie that I am, as you can tell, I'm still talking about it. I've gone through and watched all that stuff over and over and researched the movie. And it's interesting, too, the story about Scorsese faced numerous challenges over the years, 2 decades. to get it produced.
Why? What was
And he
going on?
said, this is the most important movie I ever made. Out of all the others, they all pale in comparison to this one because of the message. No, the difficulties filming it was getting money for it, getting the right cast. It was cast 4 different times with 4 different complete casts before they were finally able to get filming done with this.
What the heck?
Getting it done, he was determined to do it on location, so that was a major expense.
Right.
It changed movie production companies 3 different times. So they'd start off with it and they'd get a budget and everything, and then the movie would back out of it, or the company would back out of it. So it's crazy. But it never left his consciousness. He goes, this is one of those things that I would wake up in the middle of the night thinking, I have to do this. And
The patience and the dedication. I think that's got to say something for the movie.
yeah.
What's Hunt for Red October, Sarah?
Now that, if you want a submarine movie, that is the one. Sean Connery, and that is on the list. I'm sure it is. If you want naval wartime movies, the one that just came out not long ago with Tom Cruise, and was that just on Apple TV? One of the best movies I've ever seen, and man, what a story, and is totally true. They went through the journal, the wartime journal that was kept by the first mate, and wrote the story out of that.
That's amazing.
The movie. Oh, I just did Tom Cruise, not Tom Hanks. There. Greyhound.
Greyhound?
Mm-hmm.
I would think buses.
Right? But it tells the story of these guys were escorts for commercial ships during World War II. German submarines they'd come in and try to sink these commercial ships to interrupt commercial trading so that they couldn't get supplies to the European seaboard.
Right.
And so the U.S. Navy's job was to escort them and fight off these submarines. And it tells of one trip and how they barely make it. And it's a crazy story. And you see step by step what he has to go through. He doesn't sleep. The character doesn't sleep for almost 40 hours.
Oh, my God.
For the entire trip across the Atlantic because he can't.
How do you function like that?
Well, he's barely functioning by the end of it.
Jeez.
It just tells the one trip across.
Right.
And it's stressful to watch. It's almost like Hacksaw Ridge is stressful.
Yeah.
It's based on the novel from 1955. The Good Shepherd by C.S. Who is C.S.?
C.S. Lewis?
No, it just says C.S. C.S. Forrester.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, which is the guy it's about.
Where did I lost the thing already?
Yep, Apple TV released it. So. No, wait a minute. I'm trying to find the name of the character.
Petey?
It's not Petey.
I thought I was close. What did I just had something and I've lost it and now I can't find what I was doing. Dagnabbit.
No, the character's name is Cross. If it is based on a real character, I think it's one of Tom Hanks' best movies.
How does a boat beat a submarine?
Depth charges. Sonar and depth charges. At least at that time, that's what they used. The more you know. That's right. Sometimes whether you even if you don't want to. Especially if you're hanging out with me. You're going to find out whether you like it or not.
You like my necklace?
Not really. Oh, wait a minute. That's the one you got from the Joplin Museum yesterday.
Yes, it is.
What'd you do with the glow rocks? The kids like them?
Only Beans has got her stuff. We don't pick up the boy from grandma's until
Oh, that's
tomorrow.
right. That's right.
But yeah, she thought the rock was super cool. She got the one with the ruby in it. She's obsessed with garnets because that's her birthstone. I'm as close as I can get for you. She wasn't. She thought the book was kind of goofy because it's old. But I was like, no, you don't understand. I read these series when I was a child.
Okay, Mom.
She
whatever.
thought it was cool. Yeah.
Jen, your mind. You lost your mind.
I lost my mind?
I know where it is. It's okay. We'll get it later. Floyd.
How did I lose my mind?
By not paying attention to it.
What
By
did
not keeping track of it. By not thinking, okay, I'm going to remember. I left that down. I set that down
Oh,
there.
it's because I was like, I can't remember what I was doing. Okay, I'm with you now. Okay.
Okay. The weekend watch list is already up on the website, by the way, guys, if you are looking for stuff to watch this weekend.
What's coming out?
Dang it. Stuff. So this weekend, Only Murders in the Building, season 3 of Only Murders in the Building, which I really don't like that show. I tried. I watched 6 episodes of it. So the first season, I could not get into it. Steve Martin, Martin Short, and isn't it on Hulu? Yeah. And the final season of High School Musical, the musical series streaming on Disney Plus.
Yes, Megan was saying they're putting all the fall stuff out of the Safari, and it's adorable. We got to go.
Okay. Do the next one there.
Yes. Please. A heat advisory in effect today could feel like 110 this afternoon. A chance of storms, lows in the mid 70s tonight. Still a chance of storms, mid 90s for Saturday. A chance of storms, low 90s for Sunday. Cooler on Monday, sunshine, highs nearing 83.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar isn't showing anything but a few clouds over the 4 states.
75 in Neosho, 74 in Pittsburgh, 77 in Joplin. To get signed up for severe weather alerts, head to the KIX app.
So we're wanting to know, what is the craziest thing that you've ever seen for sale at a yard sale?
You can call or text to let us know, 623-1025.
I might be doing some yard selling this weekend. Who knows?
So one of my favorite things to do on the weekend is go check out the yard sale, see what's for sale, what's good.
Here's Luke Bryan
On the 4 states, number 1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
There's some real gems you can find in yard sales.
Jens, especially if Jen's out at a yard
Yeah, that
sale.
one too.
You can find those.
Okay, let's see. I lost it again. Okay. There's the phone.
Hi there,
Okay.
morning, Kathy. Why is he freaking out over the cedar chest, Melissa? Turn in my contract. Kind of forgot. Yeah, you better do that. So, speaking of cedar chests, that's another thing I did over my vacation is I fixed Gina's. The door on the top of hers, her grandfather built that for her.
Mm-hmm.
What did Gina just share a video of? What is this?
No.
Weird. Yep. So I got these wood clamps. Her door had been broken where the glue joints were. So I took these clamps and re-glued it back together for her. And you can see it. Those stupid clamps are expensive. Those things are about $30
A piece?
for a pair.
Still. Ooh, that is pretty.
Yeah. I'm going to refinish the top of it, too. It's pretty scarred and beat up, but I not got around to that. Melissa got it for under $30. Well, if I'd known that, I just bought her a cedar chest. Cheaper than the wood clamps. This one has sentimental value.
Someone in her family make it?
Yeah, her grandfather made it for her.
Yep. We've got a cedar chest at my dad's house that our grandpa made as well. And it's got that smell to it, you know?
Yeah. Well, and the wonderful thing about them and the reason they were a thing for so long is insects will not go around cedar. So
Oh, that's
keeps
cool.
your clothing and stuff safe. It's a safe place to keep clothing and things. Moths won't go near that. In fact, if you want to keep bugs away from your house and you use the bark chips, cedar is a much, 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 much better option. It will deter bugs.
Is that what you guys have out front?
No.
No.
We have pine bark nuggets, which attract bugs and termites. No, we don't have, out front, we don't have it at all anymore. We've got rocks now.
That's right. Okay, but bark nuggets, doesn't that?
Yeah, it's almost like butt nuggets, but it's a little different. They don't smell nearly as bad, and it's a lot easier to handle, and you're not less likely to catch plague from it.
Ew. I've had to pee since before I got here this morning.
A cedar doll bed, yeah. So they would do that because anything they put in there was safe to be preserved, and moths and bugs wouldn't get to them.
What about weather?
Well, no,
Can
weather's
moisture get into it?
not resistant. Well, I mean, it could, especially if you took a water hose and just like poured on it, unless they sealed it.
I'm thinking like if you had it in the basement, the basement flooded.
Yeah, it could
Because
still
cedar's
get
pretty
into
thick,
that.
isn't it?
Well, it is, but you got to wonder, are the corners and everything sealed completely? And there's another important factor for a cedar chest is they may varnish and finish the outside of it and weatherproof it, but the inside has to be left bare so that the odor of the wood will continue to permeate. That's another reason why when you get a blanket or a quilt out of a cedar chest, it's got that cedary smell in it. And that's why the bugs won't come around it.
The more
You know. It's an educational process is what's happening here.
There it is. The more you know. I'm working on forest right now.
Oh, wonderful.
So what are you doing this weekend?
I plan to get in the pool this evening and stay in there until it is late enough to go inside and watch Lost. Go to bed. I plan to sleep in late tomorrow. I have got to catch up on Alone. I haven't watched it for like 3 weeks. Is that right? 2 or 3 weeks I've not watched it, so I'm behind on Alone. I'm going to catch up on that from bed and eat breakfast and then eventually go outside and get in the pool and stay in it all day Saturday. Come back in and watch Lost. Play music on Sunday. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 8:11.
A heat advisory in effect today. Could feel like 110 this afternoon. It's 77 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weekend forecast, tell you about our chances of rain, too, in about 15 minutes.
But we're talking about yard sales. I don't know about you, but I love yard sales this time of year.
And this time of year, you know, the end of the summer winding down, you might be going to one of those this weekend. Who knows?
And here's the thing, though. You never really know what you're going to find at a yard sale.
True. Some of them you're like,
weird.
Man, we hit the jackpot on that one. Or they didn't have anything but junk.
But we want to know, what's the weirdest thing you've ever found at a yard sale?
623-1025 to text or tell us.
Or you could tell us on Facebook.
Here's Jason Aldean
The Trouble with Heartbreak.
on KIX 102.5.
I like edumacation. Edumacation is one. You got them all saying edumacation.
Edumacation. That's right. It's the correct way to pronunciate it. Oh, I thought of another French word. You were asking what French words I knew. Décolletage. Décolletage?
Oh, like your skin?
Well, I've always
Décollage.
understood it was this area on a woman. Or décolletage. If you have too much décolletage exposed or... I don't know why that just popped into my head, but okay, there you go. Well, we are going to be done early today, aren't we? I think.
I can only hope.
Based on how everything's going, we're way ahead of the schedule. Next week, we will have more Sam Hunt tickets. Is that right?
Yeah, we got 2 Sam Hunt tickets.
Yeah, this is just the first week. So more Sam Hunt tickets, more PBR tickets are coming next week. Not until Wednesday, though. Is it Wednesday or Thursday? Yeah, Wednesday and Thursday and Friday of next week. We will be doing PBR tickets. We're going to be talking about the time you fell asleep on the job on Monday. And we've got our special new back to school song. I'm so excited about this one.
Yeah, you put a lot of work into this.
I really, really am itching. I wanted to play it today.
Bengay or something if you're itchy.
Bengay? Is that for itch, really?
No, that's not for itch. What am I thinking of?
Antihistamine cream.
What's the...
Benadryl cream.
The powder.
Oh, Gobon?
Gobon. That's my sound. Chicka, chicka, chicka.
So, can I play a little bit of it for you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to force you to listen to a little bit of it. Okay, ready? Just because I'm excited. There was 104 days of summer vacation.
Now school's finally back just to end it.
So keep it locked here on your favorite station.
We'll show you some good ways to spend it.
It's always good to go back and hear it later. Learning karate for fighting that bully so he no longer has the power
to get purple nurples with a really hard twist. Or beat you in the locker room shower. Focus on your grades.
Okay, that's enough. I was going to play, I almost played the whole thing. But I'm excited about that one. It's going to be good.
It's going to be real good. Real good.
Itchy, watery eyes, get clear eyes. Stop it, Megan. Didn't you guys give away Jason Aldean tickets? Yes, we did, Brenda.
To Scooby-Dooby-Dooby.
Jimmy's going to Farlington Lake tonight. The J3 band is playing. Guys she went to school with.
Oh, that's cool.
They play oldie songs. Oh, Melissa's getting ready for a funeral. Sorry, Melissa. You shut, Megan!
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, we've got 2 or 3 more back to school songs that are in production that we are going to finish and do sometime over the next week. I don't know where we're going to fit them in at, but we came up with a few other ideas.
I'm excited.
Your face
We've got
started
some really
it.
good stuff. I'm gonna skip through right now.
Megan's going to do a weenie roast.
Oh, that'd be fun.
You said Idget stole the majority of my things. What? That Idget?
Who's an idiot?
So, yeah, I plan to just stay in the pool a lot of the weekend.
That'll be
That's all I'm
nice.
going to do. I need to clean it. I haven't been able to get in it since Monday.
You've been busy.
I really
Need to
still
go
want to work on the stairs a little bit more, so they're not where I want them to be before I put the cover on. I'd really like that all to be finished before I put the cover on. Dorinda, Sarah has yours. Sarah, Dorinda has yours.
These stories are all very short this time.
Floyd. May grill, too. I don't know. I've got a few.
Oh, that'll be fun.
We're getting ready to reorder food, but we're about out of steaks. I don't have any more T-bones left, no more strips. So all I've got, I think, is filet mignon,
Here we
which
go.
I'm like,
Steak.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Wants to know what's the craziest thing you've ever seen at a yard sale?
623-1025 to tell us.
Here's Mitchell Tenpenny on KIX.
Pool party at Sarah's.
Yeah!
Alicia said, Neosho citywide garage sale this year. One house was selling rocks. Not cheap either, like generic rocks, big and small. But just rocks, just plain old rocks. She said, I couldn't get it. Figure it out. VHS tapes. Pets, too. Hamsters, guinea pigs.
Guinea pigs?
I'm going to ask her, were they special magic rocks? I've got to look where Belton, Missouri is.
Why?
That text or that message we got earlier. I said signal coming in loud and clear in Belton, Missouri. KIX's signal.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, where's Belton? Oh my gosh.
Where is it?
That is South Kansas City. I mean, in the city limits. Right next to Raymore.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
way up there.
It's just south of Overland Park.
Cool.
Wow. Oh, and we're on backup.
That's wild.
Oh my goodness. This woman said she had not received any other information about the Born and Raised Festival passes regarding the tickets.
Here we go. 5 seconds. Hold on. 3.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 820.
A heat advisory in effect today. It could feel as hot as 110 this afternoon. It's 77 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weekend forecast in about 5 minutes. But we're talking about the craziest thing that you've ever seen for sale at a yard sale.
You can call or text to let us know what you saw. 623-1025.
A 5-headed snake head that blows out fire.
No way. What the heck?
Who has a 5-headed snake head that breathes out fire?
And where can I get one?
Can I just say this is like your biggest fear? It's a 5-headed snake and
That
it breathes out fire?
out fire, yeah. 623-1025.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen for sale at a yard sale?
A bed warmer, the metal can with the long stick that you put the coals in and put it underneath the mattress to keep warm.
That might have been worth some money, actually. I mean, those were used during Revolutionary War times and during the Civil War.
I paid $4 for it and sold it for $200.
Yo, what a bargain.
See? They're worth some money.
What is the craziest thing you've ever seen at a yard sale?
A couple of years ago at the 100-mile Oklahoma-Kansas garage sale and flea market, I bought a full-body stuffed coyote.
A stuffed coyote?
Yes, and we put him in the back seat and drove around with the window down like we had a dog in the back seat.
That's awesome.
Our cat and our dog, that's their favorite toy.
I can kill a coyote. Watch this.
What is the craziest thing that you've ever seen at a yard sale?
Somebody had underwear. I'm like,
What?
yeah, no.
No.
It looked like maybe your grandma's bloomers.
My gosh.
And I was like, no.
The idea of wearing those again.
Why would you even try to sell them? Because they weren't in a package either.
Oh, my gosh.
So I don't know if they were used and they were just trying to sell them or what, but I was like, no.
No, I don't want those.
See, what you do is you cut them into like a little flag and you put it on your little boat, and then you put it across the lake and you have a little push boat.
What? Use underwear for the sail, you mean?
Yeah. And it catches the wind and then it goes.
Why wouldn't you use a sail for the sail? Why old ladies used underwear?
Well, I'm just saying, if you could buy it for anyway, what's the craziest thing you've ever seen at a yard sale?
What park do you float your freak boat at anyway?
I'm just saying, it's just an idea. If you need a cheap little sail, there you go, underpants.
You want to avoid that part, kids.
My Lanta.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
Thought I was being resourceful.
No, yeah, you were. I was just being mean.
I know. Okay.
That's all taken care of.
What are you doing?
Alicia says, ooh, also saw like urine underwear. Ponds, pads, whatever Ponds pads are, and incontinence products. People are funny. Yes, they are. For the prices they wanted, she says, you would think so, the Magic Rocks. But you could try to make them mystical, but then people would think you're nuts.
I mean, what would
say? I don't like people thinking about my nuts, but I don't want to put that in a text message. So I thought they were nuts trying to sell them.
And that first script is really short, but we'll see.
Floyd just said you were gamey.
I was gamey?
Yeah, Jen's gamey.
How am I gamey?
Well, he actually said Jen is on her game today, but I said, you're gamey. I abbreviated it.
Yeah, that's really different.
Morning, Kendra.
Yeah, I'm on my game today. I am on
Jen's
it.
gamey.
I'm not gamey. Morning, Kendra. Yeah, how was Luke Bryan last night? How come none of y'all have talked about Luke Bryan? How was it?
What the heck? Yeah. Dorinda, come on, guys.
Let's go.
Nobody gives us update or shares pictures or nothing. Why are we sending y'all to shows if you're not going to do some work while you're there?
Dying. Okay, scripts are done. Will you open those and check them out, please?
Yeah, you give them tickets, send them to shows, and they spit on you.
That's rude. I don't like it.
It is rude.
Go spit on somebody else. Pickle, pickle, pickle. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got it.
Pickle, 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 pickle.
Pickle, 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 pickle.
Pickle, pickle.
That was good. Wow. Wow. Bing bong. It's the Bing Bong song.
The witch is dead.
Bing bong, bing.
Witch is dead.
Bong, bing, boom. Bing bong, bingly, bongly, boo.
Wait a minute.
What? It was really good. He was sick again and did a big portion acoustic.
Does his voice sound bad?
Yeah.
You calm down, Sheila.
And how's your haircut, Sarah?
I can do it, Jimmy.
You got the dog barking again. Come on.
At least I didn't get him peeing again. That would be a bigger problem.
Not today, Linda.
Oh, my.
Oh.
I am ready for the weekend.
You can say that again. I have to drive to Lawrence again tomorrow.
Kathy pulled the muscles in her chest. See, Kathy, when you say stuff like that,
All
I
of the
picture you
muscles
going
in
like
your
this.
chest? Ow.
They're going to get bigger one way or another.
That just sounds painful.
What? Megan, ga.
Is that your next real pickle?
Pickle.
You don't understand. That's my go-to. When I don't know the word for something or something just pops in my mind. Pickle
That
or
or Scooby-Doo.
See? Are you trying to be the Rock?
I don't mind pickle. Scooby-Doo bugs me for some reason.
Are you trying to be the Rock? What does that even mean?
Oh,
Rock?
Landon just texted us, said, thank you for the Luke Bryan tickets. It was a great birthday ticket.
Yay! See, Landon's great. Thank you, Landon.
I wish we could delay the auto response on Facebook by, like, say, half an hour or 15 minutes or something so that it doesn't automatically say, hi, thanks for contacting us. We've received your message and appreciate you reaching out.
Mhm.
It bugs me.
Luke's voice was a little rough, but he kept going.
Automated thing.
Did you ever tell the big news from Buffalo Run? Yes, Ashley McBride's coming. That's the big news.
Yep.
She's going to be there in October, headlining.
We were supposed to have tickets to give away before they went on sale, but that got halted, and we're instead going to be giving them away leading up to the show, right before the show.
And I guarantee you the show's going to sell out, so we're going to be one of the only places at that point.
I hope we'll have tickets. I'm a little concerned because of the fact that we don't have them in hand yet, so I'm like, I don't know. But we'll see. They're more likely to give them to us if it's not selling well, so if it does sell, we'll just have to wait and see on that. But supposed to have tickets.
Mm-hmm. Dorinda, what did you think of it? I want to see her too, Megan. I think it'd be amazing. MJ has seen her several times and raves about it every time.
I've not heard a word about the base camp thing I did today.
It's only 8:30
On a Friday.
on a Friday. Let's never do that again. No. Scooby Dooby. Oh my gosh. See, it just comes out of me. I don't even mean to do it. I just start wording, and those are the words that are out.
Oh, I just saw the stripper pole thing on the video.
You didn't notice it before?
Should have had a dollar bill in my mouth.
And the way that the effect I put on that picture, you're moving just slightly forward.
I love that. And I saw you do that on a couple of the other photos.
Yeah.
I like that. That
I do
really
too.
Looks good.
Except for the picture of me in front of the fluorescent rocks. It did a weird thing to my face when I tried to make it
I
move.
thought that was your face.
No, you didn't. You didn't even notice it, I'm sure, until I said something.
Jeez, what's wrong with her face? Want to see her what?
No, she wants to see Ashley McBride.
Oh, Ashley McBride.
Yeah.
Well, go buy your ticket.
Can
Me
you?
neither, Sarah.
I'm not either. I did not sleep great last night.
I'm not done. I slept pretty good.
Can I do my weather for Saturday?
I guess so. Why not?
We gotta do a sec here.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country morning KIX with Randy and Jen
Here's Luke Combs with Beautiful Crazy.
on KIX 102.5.
You got it. Hee-haw, hee-haw. That's a thing to see at a yard sale. A pole, a collection of heels. Why not just burn them? Pole with some weird stains. Where's the thing I'm looking for? Look at me doing it. I don't want to do that. I don't want to.
Okay. The new Brantley Gilbert song is called Bury Me Upside Down. And the logo has a red, white, and blue flag behind the words. And then it's got 2 skeleton fingers flipping the bird.
Of course it does. He thinks he's really cool. He's one of those people that just... I roll my eyes when I hear about him. All right, you about ready? We got 25 seconds. $15.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
A heat advisory in effect today. It could feel like 110 this afternoon. It's 77 in Joplin.
So we're talking about the craziest thing that you've ever seen someone trying to sell at a yard sale or a garage sale or something like that.
You can call or text to let us know at 623-1025.
What's the craziest thing you ever saw for sale at a yard sale? Hi there, morning KIX.
There wasn't a baby item out there, and my friend wanted to put in the electric breast pump. She wanted $100 for.
Wait a minute, an electric breast pump.
I assume it was used.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was like, nobody's going to buy that for $100. So you shouldn't have bought that.
That's the kind of thing you want to get a new one of, right? You don't
Right,
wanna
yeah,
say,
for sanitation reasons, I'd say.
I got this from Aunt Judith. What's the craziest thing you've ever seen someone trying to sell at a yard sale?
The weirdest thing I've ever found is dentures.
Dentures?
Oh, no!
Who sells their dentures?
I don't know. It was a young couple, maybe in their mid-20s, but they were selling dentures.
That's almost worse than the prosthetic leg someone called in about.
Those belonged to my great granny. She chewed tobacco till she died.
Okay.
Wait, why do 20-year-olds, one, have dentures, and then two, you can't actually put them in your mouth, right? Because they're not going to fit you.
Right. And if you've already got teeth, then it's just kind of a pointless endeavor, too.
Maybe you just really like teeth.
Teeth. I mean, there are moms everywhere who keep them, right?
I keep my kids' teeth, but that doesn't mean I want to go out and buy somebody else's dentures.
Weirdo. I mean, might.
What is the craziest thing you've ever seen for sale at a yard sale?
I have a medieval mace. You know, a club with a chain and 2 spiked balls.
Game of Thrones.
What now?
It's a mace, it's that handle thing. It's got the 2 balls on chains with spikes on them.
How much did you pay for that?
$8.
$8? Are you serious? That's a bargain. I would buy 2 of them. That way, one for each hand. You can
What is the craziest thing you've ever seen for sale at a yard sale?
How about an adult blow-up toy?
A blow-up doll?
What?
Yeah, a blow-up doll.
Hey, we've discovered there's another use for those. Putting them in the passenger seat so you can drive in the carpool lane.
Yeah, like I really need that out on gravel roads.
The carpool lane on a gravel road.
And then you put the stuffed coyote from the previous call in the back
in the
seat.
back seat,
There you go. What's the craziest thing you've ever seen for sale at a yard sale?
623-1025 to text or tell us.
Or tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. What's wrong with you? What? No. Do better. Just do better. Right. Who's mediocre, Megan?
Your mom.
Okay.
Can't help it.
Can't help it. Na-na. Can't help it. Right? Okay. Now what are we doing?
Brantley's mediocre. Yeah, I think so too.
I agree.
It's entirely a product of a record label. I was reading, though, on our country prep that Mitchell Timpenny and who was it?
Scooby?
No, Mitchell Timpenny and Devin Dawson used to be in a screamo heavy metal band together.
Isn't that crazy?
I want to hear some of the songs.
And Russell Dickerson was also in a metal band in high school.
Yeah.
The more you know.
A lot of them were. I'm thinking, the biggest producer in Nashville today, Dan Huff, was in a hair band, a very popular hair band called Giant back in the 80s. They actually had a couple of hits.
That's cool.
And I got the pleasure of getting to meet him one night, and I talked to him more about that than I did the artists he's producing, about his old 80s hair band days, because turned out when I was in Los Angeles playing, we used to see them playing right down the strip from us all the time. They used to pull some of our clientele because they were more famous than we were, and I was like, we used to hate you guys so much because we knew Giants in town. Dang it. You were always competing against that stuff. The only good thing they were a little slick, too slick for a lot of heavy metal like music aficionados. Didn't like this produced sound. And also, people in LA were always looking for the next big thing. They were tired of whatever was being played. Sometimes that would work in our favor. Or no, I'm online.
Do you want to call it?
I guess so. Guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Wait a minute. Before we do, I wanted to run down this with you.
What's up?
A couple of stories. Number one, there's a new study from Money Geek that has listed the least safe towns in the United States.
Oh, geez.
Yep, you're going to be interested. You might be interested to find out which ones are on there. But they analyzed the cost of crime and ranking the small cities and towns nationwide in every state. They took crimes like murder, rape, aggravated assault, as well as property crimes like burglaries and car theft. So, the number one least safe town in the United States, what would you think?
Chicago, Detroit.
That would be what I would think first and foremost. Those two. L.A., New York.
Right. L.A., New York, Oakland.
Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Number
what the
one.
Heck?
With a population of only 40,000, it has a crime cost per capita of $9,071 a person, a violent crime rate of $2,067, a property crime rate of $5,834, and a cost of crime of $359,000.
What is that? I don't know what that means in terms of money.
I don't either. It's a lot. Cost of crime that cost its population in the last year.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so here's the list. Number 15, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, vacation destination.
Okay.
Number 14, North Little Rock, Arkansas, which at one time was the murder capital of the United States. So they've
Really?
improved things
What
there.
the heck?
Oh, it's a very violent place. Aiken, South Carolina, number 13. Portsmouth, Virginia, number 12. Salisbury, North Carolina, 11. Number 10, Flint, Michigan, just outside Detroit. Number 9, Youngstown, Ohio. I think Detroit's not so bad anymore because there's not as many people living there.
Yeah.
Number 8, Saginaw, Michigan. Number 7, Petersburg, Virginia. Number 6, Texarkana, Texas. Rough town. Number 5, Wilmington, Delaware. Number 4, Alexandria, Virginia. Number 3, Houma, Louisiana. Been through there. It's a little scary. Number 2, Monroe, Louisiana. And number 1, Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Chicago, New York, LA. We're not down there. Now, they also list the safest towns.
Okay.
They take it into the same contributions. Number 15, White Lake Township, Michigan. Number 14, North Andover, Massachusetts. Number 13, Sammamish, Washington. Number 12, Rexburg, Idaho. 11, Westfield, New Jersey. Number 10, Greenwich, Connecticut. Needham, Massachusetts. Number 9, Carmel Hamlet, New York is number 8. Hamden Township, Pennsylvania is number 7. Princeton, New Jersey, number 6. Arlington, Maryland is number 5. Number 4, South Lake, Texas. Andover, Massachusetts. The cost of crime only $1,800 for last year. Mason, Ohio, cost of crime $1,600, and Yorktown, New York, historic Yorktown, cost of crime $1,500.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
Have you noticed how many of those bad, or like the highest ones, were all in the same states?
Yeah.
Carolinas and Virginia had a bunch of them.
And Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know what you take from that, except maybe avoid the first list and go to the second list. We also got the story of in Miami Beach yesterday, they went out with a infrared thermometer to record some of the temperatures of things out in the sunlight.
Right.
That it's super hot in Florida right now. The sand on South Beach in Miami was a scorching 137 degrees.
So you can't even be out there barefoot.
No, and that,
Yikes.
we've been in Destin before, and you try to walk barefoot down to the water, and the sand will burn your feet.
I feel like that's supposed to be part of the fun of going to the beach, right? It's taking off your shoes and putting your toes in the sand. And
If it's in the water, maybe, but if it's up on the upper part. So there's a bit of a walk on Destin from the water area. You have to walk across sand all the way up to where the stairs will take you up to street level.
Mm-hmm.
And across that sand, if you didn't bring flip-flops, you are going to be running by the time you get about halfway across it.
So where do I
It's
go
so
if I
hot.
want to be able to walk across the sand?
Alaska?
Okay, good.
Rubberized playground flooring. That's that black rubber, stuff to keep them safe. 177 degrees.
Oh, no. Even if a kid were just to fall, hands and knees on
It
the,
would
oh, my gosh.
blister your
Yeah, it would.
skin. A swing seat at that same park was registered at 131 degrees.
Oh, my gosh.
The turf at the nearby soccer park was 131. And a concrete walkway near Biscayne Bay was the coolest surface they could find at 130 degrees.
A concrete surface.
Yeah, 130.
That's insane.
It's hot, yeah, but it's a dry hell.
No, it's still pretty bad.
Fried clams on the menu today, fresh off the beach. The fish come in already cooked.
Right.
Technically, the rubberized playground flooring is no longer there. It turned into a liquid and ran down the storm drain. But
Right.
on the bright side, though, you can go outside and get a tan in about 30 seconds.
I just hate that for all the kids that are down there. I mean, it just sounds so unsafe.
So it's hot in Florida. Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, but thanks there, Miami Herald. All right, and on that note,
We have a sec here in 25 seconds.
we're going to go ahead and wrap it up and tell you guys that we'll have more to give away. And on Monday, we're talking about falling asleep on the job. So try not to get any sleep Sunday night, okay?
Bye.
Bye.